Alright, what's going on today, guys? We're going to do a different video other than our normal disassembly and review on gun videos. We're going to talk about gunsmithing, mainly gunsmithing schools online. Now, there's a few different ones out there, and I decided to go with Modern Gun School. I've looked around. I mean, there's SDI. The SDI is pretty expensive if you're going, cash out of pocket. But they do seem to have a pretty good curriculum, and their projects seem pretty well. There's also AGI. I have a lot of the AGI videos I bought at different, I think I bought some off eBay and things like that. And I don't know how their actual courses would be. I just didn't feel that was the right way to go, for me at least. I know they are good videos, and Robert Dunlap, he's a great gunsmith. But I found Modern Gun School. Their price was attractive. They have two courses. You have a basic gunsmithing course and an advanced gunsmithing course. So I went with the advanced because it's only a few $100s more than the basic. You got a whole nother level of courses and stuff that you could go through. And I went ahead, you got three different payment options too. You can pay like $1,500, $1,600 outright, or you can pay like $79 a month, $59 a month with like $50 down payment. So I went ahead and did that just to see. This is something I've wanted to do for a while. I've been around guns for many years. I know a lot about them. I know a lot about pistols. Mainly is where my focus is on. But I need to learn more about lever actions and different bolt action rifles, scope mounting and things like that. So I decided to take this course, not to complete it, get a little diploma that I'm going to stick on my wall and call myself a master gunsmith, because I took a 2-year gunsmithing course. I've seen that happen before, and I just don't think that's the right way. That's not what my intentions are with doing this course. My intentions mainly are to learn more about guns and to have a little structure about when I do start to open a business, that could maybe get my foot in the door at another, with another smith to help get that hands-on learning, because I really believe that's where it's going to come from with gunsmithing. You're not going to be able to read a bunch of stuff and be a master gunsmith. What is a master gunsmith anyways? There's it's, to me, a dying breed. I think a lot of the great old gunsmiths are going to die off here soon. And it kind of seems like it's going the opposite way. You don't see it a lot, and guns and gun owners are only growing. So we're going to need good gunsmiths here in the next 20, 30, 40 years. So that's something I'm looking for as a part-time thing. After I'm done with this course, I'll start small with basic parts installations, cleaning, sight mounting, and then eventually move into maybe some higher stuff with more lathe and milling work. So basically what I want to talk about is the Modern Gun School. I paid for, I think it was last Sunday. Today is Wednesday, the October 26th, and or no, 25th, sorry. And the package came today, your first box. So when you pay your $59 down, or if you're going to pay for the whole thing, you're going to get instant access to their online curriculum, which starts you off with Unit 1, which is like Gunology, and the Smith & Wesson Chief Special, I believe. And you can read through, so you have access to it before you actually get your first package in the mail. And I like having hands-on in front of me, book running. I don't really like reading off my iPad or a tablet or things like my phone or something like that. So I've read through that, some of it, but I really wanted to wait for my first package to arrive. So it's about a week and a couple days since I got my first package, and we're going to go ahead and open it. That's basically what this video is, just to show you what comes in your first box. I'll kind of show you, if you're interested in Modern Gun School. The first thing I did was went on their website, and I had them send me a packet of information. So they sent me, of course, it's got where you can pay for it. This is the packet they sent me at first. Kind of tells you a few things. $300 worth of supplies included, so it looks like you're going to get an apron, a glossary, and at the end I believe you get the NRA guide, pistols, rifles, and shotgun books for disassembly, which is a really nice book. I used to have one. It was all tattered up and stuff, so I ended up I don't know where that's at. I probably have that around here somewhere. But that just tells you more about it. Here you have kind of the same thing as they give you an FFL kit if you really need it, but it'll kind of help you get your FFL after you're done, so you can be, a licensed gunsmith, FFL gunsmith, so you can do different jobs. It's got different projects. It'll tell you about the project, the supplies that are included, and then an AR-15 lesson, I guess, is included in it. So these are a few of the things that you'll get throughout this process. It's got a gun stock in there because one of the, let's see if I can find that real quick. Where'd that paper go? One of the projects is to finish a stock. So that's one thing. Here's your projects right here. So you have stock finishing, precision filing, silver soldering, which is very useful, hand tool fabrication, stone polishing, bluing prep, and micro measurement. So it's got 7 good projects for the basics of gunsmithing. So it seemed like a pretty good way to go. And then you get some tools and materials, micrometer, 12-piece file set, trigger stone, India stone, digital caliber, bore light, mainspring vise, gun oil, DVD, apron. You get binders. Let's see. You get some supplies. So you get some round metal stock, emery cloth, acid core solder, and different things like that. Some of this stuff is upon graduation, which I believe is only the NRA guides. So you get this other stuff throughout the course. Now, you're not going to pay $50 and them send you all this stuff. That'd be stupid on their end. I didn't expect that either. So I got the box behind me of what they sent me today. But this is just something you can look at. They'll send you within a couple days, I believe. That'll tell you more about the courses. So this tells you pretty much everything that's in, your duration, more about the school. Back here's the courses. So this is your course listing. From like, let's see, about half of this is I can't tell you exactly where, but I think it's only 7 lessons for the basic gunsmithing school or course, and then you have the rest of it you get all of it with the advanced gunsmithing school. So there's different things in here. You got let's see, how to choose the right power tools, how to choose your lathe, how to adjust your lathe, checkering fundamentals, completing your first project, setting up your own shop, learn antique restoration. Then they have a few other things like full-time or part-time, so they kind of help you decide what you want to do. Got Beretta semi-auto shotguns, even down to Crossman air rifles, and M22s, accurizing the Colt 45s and 1911. So there's a bunch of different courses, and they'll send you the information on that so you can look at that and see if any of those courses are good for you. So what we'll do is we'll open the box. I'll show you what we got today. I'm going to remount my phone here in a different case, or in a different little holder. So this is the box. I'm going to mark my name out so you don't come and stalk me. So we'll go ahead and open it up. I'm just going to pull out find a knife here and open it up. So I'm going to go ahead and put my camera in its holder. So hopefully all that comes through. Probably not like it usually does, but let me open this up real quick and I'll just show you what's inside now. I believe this is just going to be your starting book that you get. 1 second. Mom could have done that too. Sorry about that. Boy comes to me over his mom. So we'll open it up. Let's see what we got here. Start with, we got a folder, welcome kit. I'll put the rest of the box out of the way. It looks like it's got a letter telling you about the school. You got your student number. You got an envelope. So about the lessons and different things like that. Confirmation of high school graduation. So they're going to need, you do have to have a high school diploma or GED equivalent to begin that, and so you'll make sure you have that. This is basically saying that you'll have to have, yeah, there went my address right there. Oh, well. You'll have to have your GED sent in, or high school diploma sent in to them before graduation. So it looks like you have some time. Meet our master gunsmith, Harry Skipwalters III. So he's going to be who helped make these courses, and who's also there to help you if you have any questions. You can call, and then it looks like a testimonial there. It's got information on how to log in online and do those. Frequently asked questions. When will I receive my projects? They're mailed out with corresponding units. And you log in. What else we got? Dear student. And it's like if you refer a friend, you get a $50 Amazon gift card. If any of you want to join this, and you're going to join it from my video, feel free to comment. And I would love to get a $50 gift card. But so that's all that's in that for. I'll put that back up. I'll actually read through that later and then see what else is in the box. The last thing, the only thing left in the box, is a Modern Gun School 3-ring binder that, so it's got mailback answer sheet, so you can mail back your answers, or you can do it online too, I read. This is a pretty big binder, so it looks like, okay, so they've only sent unit 1, which is where, of course, everyone will start, so it's not like you can jump ahead or you have a bunch of other stuff that you might get caught up reading. So that's nice. They're only sending you what you actually, basically what you've paid for, so it's just understandable. This is a business as well as a education thing, so it tells you different things. Let's see if we can find, so there's your glossary of gunsmith terms, which is nice. That'd be some reading through there. Maybe I don't know a few things in there. And then it looks like first lesson, the Smith & Wesson Model 31, 36, or other J-frames. So that's the Chief Special revolver they have in there. It's got a section for notes. It's a parts breakdown diagram, pistol parts and ammunition. So this is what you start with, and then there's a test you take at the end. After you fill that test, you move on to Unit 2. After you fulfill that test, not fill that test. And that's a pretty nice binder, so every time they'll just send you probably another packet, and you just add it to your binder because it's got all the lessons in here down to Unit 17. It's pretty nice, this binder will hold it. It's pretty big. So I just wanted to tell you all a little bit about Modern Gun School and what my intentions are with it. Like I said, this isn't something that's going to make you a gunsmith overnight. This is for me, is to help you get your foot in the door, to maybe start up a small business doing, smaller jobs, maybe to help pay for a little bit, maybe help pay for more schooling. But we'll put all this back. I'm going to be doing another video soon. I got a few new guns I want to do some videos on. Like I said, the CZ 75B. I got a Smith & Wesson 640 that I'll be doing a disassembly video on too. XDS, some of the guns that have been done multiple times before. It's getting cold though, so my garage is getting a little cold, and I don't like working in the cold, to be honest. So we'll have to find a way to move those inside and do these videos here soon. So hope you all like. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'll answer them the best I can. And if you're interested in more of this, just follow me, subscribe, and I'm going to be making more of these videos. So every time I get a new lesson in, or a box that comes in, or a new project, I'll be sharing it with you before I open it, so you guys can see firsthand what actually I'm going through. And we'll do my best to get this done in a timely fashion, and hopefully we'll learn some stuff. So we'll see y'all next time on the shooting table.